Hey everyone, this is Zach and Dan, and today we're going to be talking about the best 9-hole disc golf course in Illinois.
That disc golf course would be Campton Hills, located in northeastern Illinois.
It's short, technical, and lightly wooded.
We'll see you in the booth after for a post-round discussion.
So for hole 1 here, we have an interesting elevation shot, and although the camera doesn't do it justice, it is quite a difficult shot and a beautiful start for the course.
And obviously, I mean, it's a tight fairway. You see trees everywhere. There's bark missing from a bunch of the trees, just showing you how often people hit trees here.
So here I shot the Savant, the overstable fairway driver from Innova, and it parked beautifully onto the fairway.
I did something similar. I had my Thunderbird go up. I had a great skip, and that's what I'm looking for every time on this hole.
And here I had quite a challenging putt.
Ooh! Look at that. Look at that, buddy. That's good.
So for hole 2, we truly have the shortest hole on the course. It is an easy hyzer shot into the basket.
Not much to say about it. You kind of just take a mid-range or a putter that's overstable and really just give it what I would call a toss.
Honestly, yeah, it's really just a toss. It's a very short hole.
Just like that. You should have 2 parked discs pretty much every time on this hole.
Absolutely. So for hole 3, we have what I would think is the most challenging hole. There's trees absolutely everywhere. It's a slight uphill shot, and it's really just a brutal hole.
Honestly, I think it's more than slight. It's like roughly the same amount of uphill as 1, except it goes to the right and to the left.
Absolutely, and as you just saw there, I kind of zoomed in the basket just so it's a little easier to see.
And you have 2 options here. You got the backhand kind of turnover shot, or a forehand. I don't think it shapes a forehand well at all, though.
Oh, absolutely. It's definitely one of the most difficult shots on the course.
For sure. Heading into hole 4, we have the first of 2 tunnel shots. This one tails off to the right, but the next one's going to tail off to the left. But you'll see that in a second. 2 options here. The one I go with is a forehand, and you'll see this is actually kind of a highlight reel here. Boom.
Almost in. It was
Hits the basket.
Beautiful shot. And I took more of the backhand approach through the trees. There's a beautiful backdoor shot. As you can see, I'm parked right at the basket.
It's super. The woods look thick there, but it's just leaves. There's really no sticks for that line. Hole 5, almost the twin to hole 4. Pretty much the same hole, except it tails off to the left, so it suits a backhand righty player better. I went for the backhand with a buzz, whipped it down there. A little short and off to the side, but it was good.
Absolutely. I took basically the same shot except with the truth.
Jesus Christ.
Very nice.
I didn't realize it was that close when we were playing.
Yeah, right? Anyway,
Easy
just an
putts.
easy putt.
Yeah.
And now on to hole 6. We have one of the shorter holes on the course. We have trees blocking the middle of the hole, making it a little tough to reach the basket. This is one of the shots that we only had one camera on just because of how short it was.
Yeah, and it's pretty simple. Just kind of down the gut, get it a little to the right, and it'll just scissor in right next to the basket.
Beautiful.
Yeah, birdies all around, for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Hole 7, all elevation, no distance really. 111 feet, super short. Just really got to get it up a hill. Pretty easy up shot.
Absolutely, but the trees do make it really difficult. If you put any anhyzer into your line, you're going to hit a tree, and you're going to have a bad time.
Yeah, but as long as you get up there, easy putt.
And an even easier putt.
God, I'm glad I made that.
So hole 8 is basically what you just saw with hole 7, but a little bit longer. We have 2 different lines being played here. We have a play for 2 and a play for 3 here, just to show a little more diversity within our playing.
Yeah, so I think I go first with the play for 2. I shot a Daedalus. It's a 13-speed driver, but it's super understable. You need it to hold that line, but at the lower speed, it really keeps straight.
And I basically just shot my Savant again, just to get to the base of the hill. And as you can see here,
Give us a little scare there for the birdie, and then I tapped in there.
And I tap in as well.
All right, hole 9, the epic finale to Campton Hills. It is a blind shot, so I'd say this is where we lose discs, right?
Oh, absolutely.
This is where we've lost discs before. You can go forehand or you can go backhand turnover. I went with my Malta, I believe, which is a crazy overstable disc from Discraft. You can see right up there, kind of curves down, hits the trees. So often you see this, it plays plinko and kind of just lands there.
And for me, I did the backhand turnover with my rock, and as you can see, it has a very, very nice turnover.
Really juiced it.
Yeah, absolutely, but I still have a putt for 2.
You're on fire.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ, dude. And I had a putt here, but I was feeling good about it. So,
absolutely.
So I sunk it.
Welcome to the booth. So, what did you think of the course?
Well, it's in the title. We both think it's the best 9-hole disc golf course in Illinois.
But seriously, Campton Hills is seriously a fun course. It's very short, so I would definitely recommend keeping the drivers at home.
Yeah, mids, putters.
Yeah, the only reason I was really shooting my Savant was because of its bright pink color.
Yeah, I used a driver on 8, but it is overkill anyways. Even though there's tight fairways, there's really little distance, which is good for beginners because distance can intimidate them sometimes, and this course allows them to like focus on their shots more, I'd say.
Absolutely. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like down below. Consider subscribing. If there are any courses that you want us to look at, please drop them down in the comments. We'll try to get to them.
This has been, in no particular order, Dan and Zach in the booth.